Hello and welcome back to my craft room. Very exciting. I've got a Stitchery Swap to open, and I know who it's from. It's from the lovely Jan Chalmers, who some of you may know from our Facebook group. I think she's in the Discord as well, but I can't remember what her Discord name is. So I'm itching to get in here. It's quite early in the morning still. I've got my cup of coffee on the go. It does not contain gin at this time of the day. Maybe later. Now, I haven't done so many so this is let me explain myself first. This, in case you're watching, you don't know what on earth I'm talking about. This is for the Great Big Little Stitchery Swap. It's the second, we're in the second round at the moment. There is an optional theme, my favourite. I've kind of gone off piste on the theme. It's just optional anyway to get you going if you need a bit of a prompt. So we're swapping little 4-inch squares or 10cm squares of stitchery, slow stitching, or it could even be machine stitching if that's your bag, with fellow stitchers all over the world who I call my swapsters. And it was just so amazing the first time. It's a great way to celebrate our online friendships and this wonderful hobby that we all enjoy so much. And it's been lovely to see more new people coming on board this time as well. I'll leave my link tree in the description box, so from there you can find your way to the Arty Farty Annie group on Facebook or our free Discord community where there's a Stitchery Swap room, so you can go in there and you can ask for your swaps. The deadline to post your squares off is the 31st of December, so actually there's still time to join in if you wanted to, and I'm sure we'll do another round at some point. I haven't decided about that yet. Okay, enough waffle, let's go in and find out. Jan told me this square was on the way, so this has come from the UK and this is my first Christmas stamp. Get me trusty letter opener. Jackie Perry sent me this pretty letter opener a few months ago now, probably during the first swap. Watch me open so many envelopes, and it's just, I don't know what to do without it now. The first time I swapped 45 Stitchery swaps and 20 art swaps. We did a great big little art swap as well. So I was opening something almost every day for a couple of months, sometimes several in one day, and so it's been a bit quieter for me this time, but so much amazing stuff to see. If you haven't already looked in the Facebook group or the Stitchery Swap room in Discord, have a look. It's just the work that's going back and forth. It's just so beautiful, so inspiring. I love this moment. Oh, look. Oh, look. Oh, Jan. Look, it's like a special little pouch to get for it. It's like the most special envelope ever. But of course I can use this to keep other things in as well. Excuse me sniffing, I haven't got my tissues with me. I usually make sure I've got tissues with me. I know what I'm like. Oh, that is so beautiful. Look at all the different shades of red and pink in there, all those lovely little floral prints. Absolutely beautiful. It strikes me that I could put the bits and pieces that I need for the particular square I'm working on in the evening. It's an evening job for me. I'm more than halfway through my squares now, and I'm going to send them all off at the same time. Oh look, Christmas card as well. Pretty. Keeping myself in suspense a bit longer. And a closer look at this pouch. Isn't that lovely? What a lovely idea. Really beautiful. Now I wonder if she's put this in upside down, because I always like to open it upside down, and I do like to look at what I call the messy backsides first. Oh, I think it's the right way up. I've just got a little peek at the corner. I'm going to slide that out and then go back to the card. Oh. Let's have a look at the card. There's no addresses in there. Hi Annie, thank you for being a Stitchery Swap partner with me. I've loved every minute of making the squares and making new friends. That's just what it's all about. Pull myself together a minute. I've called the square I made for you a pocket full of stitches. Oh, added a sunflower to the pocket. Oh my word. Christmas wishes and New Year, enjoying lots of stitchery. Oh. Now let's have a look at the back first. It's a very neat backside, Jan. Very neat. Not much of a clue there, except I think that's the pocket. Oh. Oh, look. Oh, how gorgeous. I love that. Look, it's like it's a denim. I think it's a denim she's used there. It certainly looks like denim. Look at all the tiny beads around that pocket. That's a lot of work stitching those tiny weeny beads on all the way round to give it a bit of twinkle. Look at the beautiful. And the sunflower. Oh, she knows I love that. Such a sweet thought, because sunflower, I've got a thing about really any daisy shaped flowers. They're my favourite kind of flowers. And right from little weed daisies in your lawn through to great big ones, and sunflowers fall into that, but sunflowers are extra special because we had them growing all in the garden when we got married, and that's where we had our reception and everything. So it's kind of very much, it's happy memories associated with them. Look at all these beautiful. That is such. The more I look, the more work I see in this. It's a real little pocket. Look how cute. Lovely variegated thread on here. God, that's a lot neater chain stitch than I ever managed. And this is like she's playing with a blanket stitch here. This one's now, is that feather stitch or fly stitch? I think that's feather stitch. Little cross stitches on the end. Look at the little, focus for me, camera. There we go. Those lovely little rose things. If you want some ideas for different stitches, check out what Create and Craft with Christine is doing over on her channel. I'll link to her. She's doing this whole dictionary of stitches, which I'm going to catch up with at some point and make a special little book. Oh, look at these. And then all these beautiful French knots. They're huge. Those French knots have come out huge, but they're so neat. When I make huge ones, they're always a bit loopy and messy. And look at all this. I think this is bullion stitch, isn't it? That takes ages. I know how long those take to do. What a beautiful effect. Sunflower's been done with all different sizes of lazy daisy stitches with a huge cluster of beads in the middle all stitched on. Lazy daisies all around here. And this is like a hand zigzag, isn't it? This, I love that idea. I love how she's taken stitches and played with the proportions of them and things to make them more interesting. I think that's brilliant. And then the blanket stitch around the outside, you've got big one, small one, small one, big one, small one, small one. It just makes it more interesting, doesn't it? I love that. I found that with doing the stitches this time, I'm using some of the ideas I got from the stitch squares that got sent to me last time, which is lovely. That is so beautiful. Absolutely love it, Jan. I'm so chuffed with that. Another little treasure for my collection. I'm still working on I've got to get my stitch squares done, but then I'll go back to working on the books I'm putting together, my treasuries as I call them. I need at least 3 books for the last swap and another one for this one. So I need to go get myself a tissue. If you would like to see more inspiration, remember there's the Stitchery Swap gallery from last time. I will put a link to that as well. And if you're sending squares out to people and you would like your stitched squares to be shown in the next gallery, you'll need to email them to me. Put gallery in the subject line. People aren't really doing that, and at the moment it doesn't matter, but if I get a whole load of emails, it will help to have gallery in the subject line. Send me a nice clear photo of every swap you're sending out, the square, the whole square, and nothing but the square. Get right over it if you can, so that it's straight on, because otherwise you get they come out funny shapes when you look at them. Best light you can, natural light is best. Include your name as you would like it displayed in the gallery. Any link you would like, link to your Instagram or whatever. I can only do 1 link per square. It won't let me do any more. What else do I need? Oh, and which country you come from. I don't have to put that. I can put you in unspecified country otherwise, but so do that. Email them to the address you'll find again in my link tree, and I will store them all away. Don't worry, I won't be showing anyone until I'll leave it a good month after the deadline before I put the next gallery together, so that we don't want to be spoiling anybody's surprises or whatever, do we? So yeah, don't forget to do that, and check out the Facebook group and the Discord community. It's all happening in there. If you want to know any more about the ins and outs, the particulars of what's involved, if you'll find that the Stitchery Swap guidelines are in a post that I've pinned to the top in the Facebook group and in the Stitchery Swap room in Discord. So, but you can always, once you're in there, just ask questions. Someone will always help you out anyway. There's always somebody about. They're very, very busy places at the moment. I sort of tiptoe in there at least once a day. I go in and have a look at what's going on. There's so much I can't even. When we did the first swap, I was like commenting on every single post. I can't. There's just so much going on. But I do look at them all. I do really enjoy them all, and try and at least give them a like, even if I haven't got time to comment on them all. So yeah, it's lovely. It's just so inspiring to see all the different takes on it, and to have little pieces of someone's stitchery that they've made for you to keep. It's just, you know, it's a joy to make them for someone. It's a joy to receive them, as you can see, and to be able to have them to hang on to and look at whenever you need. Maybe you're feeling a bit down, you just want a little lift, just have a little look through. They just make you feel good. And just for ideas and inspiration when you might be a bit stuck. Just such a lovely way to celebrate this amazing community that's grown up around our hobby. Yeah, it just makes me very happy. It was just a funny little idea that I threw out less than a year ago. It was only at the beginning of 2023, April-ish, and it just went absolutely crazy. And here we are in the second one, and it's even bigger. It's just blown me away. What a lovely bunch we all are. Okay, I'm going to go and get on with the rest of my day now. Jan, thank you so much. I absolutely love my square. It's beautiful. It's so thoughtful and so sweet, and I can see how much work is in it. And yeah, nothing else to say. Go get my hanky now. Thanks for watching today. Hope you enjoyed that, and I'll see you again really soon.